Welcome back to the Deep Dive. Our mission today, well, it's pretty clear. We're taking a close look at the, frankly, extraordinary speed and dominance of Harry Kane hitting his first 100 goals for Bayern Munich. So you're looking for the quickest way to really understand why this milestone matters in European football, particularly, modern scoring efficiency. This is the Deep Dive for you. We're going past just the headlines here.
Yeah, and the number that just jumps out at you, the really mind-blowing figure, is the speed. Kane got to 100 goals in only 104 matches, all competitions for Bayern. And you have to put that in context straight away. It's the fastest anyone's hit a century of goals for a club in Europe's top 5 league since way back in 2000.
Right. And here's the comparison that really drives home just how massive this is. He did it faster than Cristiano Ronaldo, faster than Erling Haaland too. Both of them, absolute giants of a game. They needed 105 matches for their first club century. Kane just shaved a game off that pace. Okay, so let's unpack this straight away. This isn't just, scoring loads of goals. It's about this unbelievable efficiency, adapting almost instantly. What's this historic scoring rate telling us about how he fits in at Bayern?
Well, it suggests it's an almost perfect fit, which is, frankly, remarkable. Think about the challenges: new country, different league, new teammates. When people call it a perfect fit, it's not just, praise. It's actually measurable. Kane is just thriving in Bayern's system, where they create chance after chance. And crucially, he converts them at a rate that's, historically elite. Says a lot about his own readiness and that immediate chemistry. So yeah, this milestone, the 100 goals for the German champions, it actually happened back in September, during that big 4-0 win over Werder Bremen, September 26th. That's the date the record books got a new entry.
And what's fascinating is this wasn't some kind of slow build-up over time. His form right now is what's really fueling this incredible pace. He's not just chipping in. He's the absolute core of their attack. Right now, he's leading the Bundesliga scoring charts. He bagged 10 goals in Bayern's first 5 league games this season alone. I mean, you look at his recent games, it's just relentless. Scored a hat-trick just last week, wasn't it, in the 4-1 against Hoffenheim. This isn't just a hot streak. It feels like sustained dominance.
Exactly. And if you focus on the 100th goal itself, in that Werder Bremen match, it was actually his second goal that day, came in the 65th minute. Showed that classic Kane instinct, didn't he? Pounced on a deflected shot, Luis Diaz, I think it was, and just drilled it in from close range. Wasn't spectacular, just smart, efficient finishing. That's his game.
Okay, let's shift a bit to the precision needed for this kind of level. That Werder Bremen match, you mentioned he scored twice. The first goal was actually a penalty, right? 44th minute. But that penalty status, more than just a fun fact, isn't it? It connects directly to his incredible efficiency rate.
Absolutely. That penalty in the 44th minute, it was his 18th successful spot kick in a row in the Bundesliga. Just think about that. When we talk efficiency, when we talk adaptation, that's key. In tight games, being basically flawless from 12 yards out, that guarantees goals. It keeps his shot-to-goal ratio incredibly low. He kind of removes the element of chance where, other top players might miss sometimes. It's just consistent, repeatable execution under immense pressure. And just to give the full picture of that 4-0 win, Kane was obviously the star, but it was a dominant team performance. Jonathan Tah got a goal. Konrad Laimer finished it off late. But the reports also mentioned the Werder keeper, Karl Hein, made a load of saves. So Bayern were creating even more chances.
Right. That abundance of chances created brings us back to the mindset question. Kane moves from Spurs, from London, in 2023. What's driving this immediate record-smashing impact? He didn't just settle in. He immediately set a whole new benchmark for the league.
Well, we got probably the best insight you could ask for on that from his manager, Vincent Kompany. Kompany talks specifically about Kane's work ethic, his internal motivation, which, let's be honest, can sometimes be the missing piece when huge stars move clubs.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
What did Kompany actually say about that drive? Because normally you'd expect maybe a bit of time to adjust, right? Kane just hit the ground sprinting.
Kompany's quote, it was really revealing. He said, and I'm quoting here, "The way he achieved this record and still puts in so much work for the team, I think that's the inner hunger and desire he has." That phrase, inner hunger, that's critical, I think. It suggests that even though he's moved to a club where trophies are almost guaranteed, that personal drive, that desire to just keep getting better, it hasn't faded one bit. He's pushing himself constantly in training, apparently, and that just translates directly into this instant record-breaking form on match day.
That inner hunger idea is really interesting, especially because, whenever a player hits these kinds of heights, the rumors start, don't they? Particularly leaving the Premier League. There's been chatter, speculation about maybe a quick return, maybe some kind of exit clause in his contract.
Yeah, that speculation is out there, definitely. But Kane himself, he addressed it pretty directly. It shows you where his head's at, really. When he was asked straight up about going back to England, he was very clear, said he's really happy, pointed out he has 2 years left on his contract that takes him to 2027. And then he said, quite explicitly, that a return is not in my thought process at the moment. Pretty unambiguous.
That quote feels important and kind of backs up what Company was saying, doesn't it? It's not just that he's scoring for fun. He seems genuinely anchored, totally focused on Bayern right now, despite all the noise about contracts and what might happen next. The performance reflects that commitment.
Exactly right. And look at the immediate impact in the Bundesliga table. This scoring blitz isn't just padding his own stats, it's delivering results. Bayern are sitting top, 15 points. That put them 5 points clear of Dortmund in second already. His goals are winning crucial points, creating that gap.
And the pace doesn't let up, does it? They've got Champions League next, off to Cyprus to play Paphos. That relentless schedule, it demands this kind of focused output.
So if we try and pull all these threads together for you, the listener, what this deep dive really shows is, well, Harry Kane has basically set a new standard for scoring efficiency in modern European football. He's redefined what immediate impact means by smashing the pace set by icons like Ronaldo and Haaland. It seems to be this combination of incredibly clinical finishing look at that flawless penalty record again, combined with that mental strength, that inner hunger Company talked about. That's what explains this incredible start. He didn't just adapt to the Bundesliga. He sort of conquered it straight away.
That really is the stunning takeaway, isn't it? 100 goals, only 104 games. It's just a remarkable feat that needed more than just talent. It required mastering a new league, a new system, new teammates, almost overnight. The proper masterclass in professional adaptation.
And that leads us, I suppose, to the big provocative question to leave you with. Given the blistering pace he set, faster than 2 of the greatest scorers we've seen recently, and given what Kane says about his focus, what Company says about his enduring desire, how far can he actually push this? Is reaching 200 goals for Bayern before that contract ends in 2027 now almost inevitable, assuming he stays fit? That's the kind of unprecedented territory his performance has opened up. Something to think about.